Final Fantasy XIV. Hey! Here we are again. I have roulettos to do, which is fantastic. Always fantastic. Always a good time. And I think I have one story step. The Hruntin Heist. Don't know what that's all about. Dunno. But what we can do... is just check what the roulettes say. Yeah, frontline won't pop, will it? I'm so bored of alliance raids already. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not even gonna queue for that today. I don't think it's worth it. I'll do leveling roulette, absolutely, but that's the only roulette I'm gonna do. Other than that, I think that I want to rather just do dungeons, fun dungeons. Shisui of the Tides is a fun dungeon. I enjoy that one. Bottom's Middle is like, wow. When we get to Bottom's Middle, I'm ready to go. I gotta say, Heaven on High was also a really nice experience. We did that yesterday morning, and it was nice. Alliance is one of your biggest daily resources, experience sources. It's not, though. I mean, it's okay, but like, it'll give me a little bit. Leveling is bigger, as far as I understand, and I think, I don't know. And doing a on-level dungeon is definitely more experience. I think. Maybe maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You guys have done this so much more than me. So I shouldn't actually question you. Leveling's not more? Oh my god, why am I even doing that? Is Alliance actually bigger experience? Oh god. Okay, I'm doing Alliance Roulette. I was just saying I'm not doing Alliance Roulette. Because it's DPS in need, which means it might... Average wait time 30 minutes? There's no way. Absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way. Okay, we can go do our dailies quickly while we wait. Wait, a current dungeon is like 30%? Yeah, dude, MSQ... Dude. No. MSQ is really good, you're right. But like, oh my god, it takes long. And I mean, like, XP per hour, MSQ is probably the best. But, ugh. It's not that it is long, it's that it feels long. Because you're not actively involved in whatever you need to do. It's just sort of like, it plays itself. And you're just a bystander and you have to watch it all play out. No thanks, man. These are decent. 250k. Are they decent enough, though? 4 of them is 1 million. I think it's decent enough. Yeah. And I mean, hey, I'm doing a Beast Tribe quest. That's, you know, that's something. But just doing Beast Tribes is at least furthering myself in some way. Praetorium's a good time to get chores done. Yeah, I guess. Okay, I mean, I understand. I like, someone else was here saying, before they were saying, oh, you know, they play games on the side. You know, I think a while ago it was actually Hearthstone. Someone mentioned Hearthstone, which makes perfect sense. Because you've got all the time in the world in Praetorium to, like, throw a couple of turns out there in Hearthstone, and that's good shit. But that's just a you know, it's just an example of what you could do. You have the look of a fugitive. What a stupid quest. You are under attack. Oh, God. I finally got heated clean shot. So what does it look like? Oh, damn. That's cool, dude. Okay, like, officially, my rotation just looks sick now. I love it, man. And then you combine that with, like, drill as well. Woof, dude. Woof. It just looks so cool. And then when you go into, like, the low-level dungeons, yikes. It kills it all. You've the look of a fugitive. Cheeky bugger. Wow. Every single one, man. F it, dude. F it. Jesus, Drill. Holy shit, Drill. You crazy. So Drill alone, when you reassemble it, does more than 2 charges of Ricochet and 2 charges of Course Round together. It does more than that. That's a lot of damage. That's really a lot of damage. Mm-hmm. What is this? Sulkin. Griffin's Sulkin. Nice. I think based on my levels, I've finally fixed my sound. I think that basically I turned down the compressors on my mixer to like the default levels because I don't know. I thought for some reason I thought that it was the gain, the actual levels and gain, but it's actually the gain on the compressor. So the labeling on there, I know this is not really related to Final Fantasy in any way, but the labeling on the compressor on the mixer, it's all wrong. Like it's bad. So so the one that says gain is actually compressor gain, and what that does is it makes the audio, when it thinks there's a noise, it quickly dampens it for you, and when it thinks it's soft, it boosts it for you, and that's like it's you know, it's stupid. It doesn't, it's not smart enough to work well, basically. So the idea then is you set that on default, and then I found the actual levels of the microphone there, and I pushed that up a bit, and now it sounds, in my opinion, much better. It is just kind of weird. I don't know what the hell. Like I'm always constantly struggling with this stuff here, and if I can get it, this is taking way too long. I don't know why this is like it's supposed to be DPS in need. Why we? It's fine actually. What else do I have to do than wait? I'll wait. But yeah, I think the levels are now right. So let's do this. Insane. This, like, honestly, that's pretty good. The speed that I did those dailies at, and with each of them giving 250, that's 750k, so it's like just short of 1 million experience. So it's a sixth of my level, about a bit less than a sixth. For just a few moments of time. And I'm not sure, but the next round that they give you might give a little bit more experience, or it might be the same. I'm not sure. Why is there an elephant here? That looks so silly. Let's have a look. It also gives poetics. Not that I need them anymore. I've even started buying Black Mage gear because I need something to spend the poetics on. Oh, dude, 1,000. I've just got to buy some more Black Mage gear. Oh, where's the second round of dailies? Okay. I guess we're going to go do the Tortolan dailies now. Far East. Othard, the Ruby Sea. I've not done these before, so... Oh, that music is nice. Yo! I haven't been here in a long time. What can we get with a Sango exchange? Fish. Exactly the same amount of experience. I give no shit for the story of the beast dailies right now. Not for the actual daily quests. Different story when you actually get to do the story quests. So are these around? There's one here, one there, and one there. Okay, okay, okay. So I'll just teleport out. I don't know. This is like I don't like this whole exit here, flying out into the water and then swimming up and whatever. Not necessary, not needed, no thanks. This away. Yeah, I'm so enthused by the fact that Machinist is so simple. I wish I had known from the start how simple it was. Now, I don't know what all these buttons are here, but I'm assuming that they all get used automatically. The Queen stuff, because that's like 1, 2, 3, 4 new buttons. I'm assuming that they get used automatically. If you count the Queen, then it's 5 new buttons. But still, the rest of it's very straightforward. Caution pickles. Oh, did anyone watch Jupiter's Legacy? I'm actually just seeing it in my Twitter timeline now. That it's a superhero show that came out last night or this morning, early maybe, and it's on Netflix as far as I understand. It looks. Well, it looks. I don't know if I can say more than that. I don't know what it looks like. Never heard of it? Yeah, it literally just came out. I had also not heard of it. It's apparently it was a cartoon / comic, and I think it was a comic, and it's one that people have been looking forward to. Like it's and I don't know if it's really got anyone known in it or anything like that, but the production value seemed good enough, and the premise seemed interesting. But like I will say, I feel like the saturation levels of like superhero shows so high. Stranger Things season 4 coming soon? Am I interested in Stranger Things? Man, we had this discussion before. I don't know if I'm interested in I've never watched it. You know, I always just have like other things to do with my time. The thing is, I get the feeling I should be paying attention to people's suggestions because like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which Lily and Ash suggested, it was actually really quite a lot of fun. We're almost done with it. I think we're on the second to last episode now. And or at least we were just about finishing up the second to last one. We got the one left, and it was good because it wasn't a standard superhero show, and I think that's pretty much what Ash said, or maybe it was Lily that said it. Whatever, one of the two of them said that the whole thing was, the premise was that it's also about their lives and about them as people and about those characters specifically, more so than just about superhero stuff. And I think that is evident in the fact that, like, Helene watched it. She doesn't really like superhero stuff, but this thing she watched. So yeah, it's kind of okay. Is he dead? There you go. But there's a lot of stuff. There's just a lot of shows out there that are good. And a lot of movies that are good. We started watching Mitchell's versus the Machines or something. Animated movie. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. I mean, it's not like top tier stuff. It started a bit slow and depressing. Really depressing. And it seems to have picked up the pace a little bit now. Good animated movie. Good fun, I think. I think we haven't finished it yet, but I think that it's going to be good. I mean, the idea is something that I feel I've seen like 100 times already, but I don't know, it's just a common idea. Machines rising up to take over the world, yeah. But they have their own little unique spin on it, so it's kind of fun, I guess. Kind of fun. Okay, so now, this is the last one. I don't know if this is worth my time, but I'm just sitting here waiting for this stupid roulette, so... Yeah, listen, the roulette was probably not worth my time either, though. Considering it's a half an hour wait. It's whatever. Oh! Vel! That's it, dude. Complain. Complain, complain, complain. And you shall be rewarded. Boom! Yeah! Hell's Lid. Please be Circus Tower. Circus Tower would allow me to fill another book entry. And a book entry, 3 million experience. I did the math, and it is exactly half a level. No matter where you are, what you're doing, it's exactly half a level. Interesting statistic, but when I stream Coden, I get 400% more followers than when I stream Final Fantasy, which is, I don't know, it's telling, I guess, because there's a lot more people streaming Final Fantasy, and there's a lot more of the same in Final Fantasy. Not that followers really matter, followers are pointless. All I'm saying is that I went and looked, and I looked at the stats for Final Fantasy streams versus Coden streams, and your natural browser and search results on Final Fantasy much lower than that on Coden, because on Coden I think people are always looking for specific things, and each person doing Coden is doing something completely different. So you're in a niche that people seem to gravitate towards easily, whereas in Final Fantasy you are never in a niche. You are doing the same thing as everyone else. That's it. That's just the way of it. That's when you play in MMOs, that's how it is. Hey Dave, what's up? Hello. Nice to see you this morning. Greetings. There's nothing really unique or interesting when you're watching an MMO player. I will tell you the biggest boon that anyone can have is probably being, and I'm not like, I'm just being real, a female. You're a female and you play in a game, you will have, that's a leg up on everyone else. And it's, you know, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Yo, how's the little one? Today, she's good. But I'll tell you right now, like, it was rough, okay? The last few days have been, is this Circus Tower? Yes! Have been trying. And, dude, wow. Do not recommend hand, foot, and mouth disease, okay? Shit, dude. Do not recommend. Like, it was extremely bad for her. And, I think that... Here's another one. But it's not a cat. Okay, I'm not gonna taint the results. It was extremely bad for her. She had pain in the mouth, and she had pain on the... Well, itchy feet, itchy, itchy hands, itchy everywhere. It was literally on the hands, the feet, and in the mouth. I mean, it's such a descriptive name. Why don't they name diseases like that? Hand, foot, mouth. That's where the problems were. Yeah, can confirm. She was angry. And now the problem is, coming off the back of the sickness, she's feeling better today, but her mood is still just all over the place. She's difficult today. She's happy, but she's difficult, dude. I mean, okay, she's a 2-year-old, so like, she's difficult anyway. I don't know. You need to get a bikini and a hot tub and a giant inflatable fruit. Someone has been watching Amaranth. Helene and I actually discovered Amaranth in her hot tub with her pickle. It was not a fruit, it was a pickle. We were on Reddit. I look at the live stream fails Reddit quite regularly because sometimes there's interesting stuff there. And her name pops up quite often there. Dude, it is literally one big booby streamer site. Twitch has changed, and I'm not sure it's for the better. But listen, I'm just saying, okay, and I'll say this every single time. Never blame the streamers for doing what is best. Because, look, again, if I had to be honest with you right now, if that was a quick buck to be made, I would do it too. That's what you do. You do it. They are making so much money so easily. Like, exactly, you can't blame them. It's Twitch, dude, it's on Twitch. If they want this to turn into a soft, like, you know, okay. It's tough, okay. If they want it to turn into a tame version of Pornhub, okay, they need to just carry on how they are right now. I mean, if they want to do something about it, they need to step in within the next little bit, because it's insane. They actually just, I don't know, man. I don't know what they do. It's bad to talk about stuff like this, but I don't know what they're doing. And yes, the hot tub streamers are all literally just doing that while on their stream, and there's nothing illegal about that, by the way. On their stream, they're advertising their OnlyFans, like right there. It's like, hey, sub, and I'll stand up. Hey, sub, and I'll turn around. Hey, sub, and I'll bend down to write your name on the pickle. Or hey, sub, and you'll get access to a free month on my OnlyFans. Dude, oh my god. Oh my god. I hate it. Create an adult section, they would never do that. Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why? Because then all the kids wouldn't be able to use their parents' cards, or use their Amazon Primes, or use their whatever the hell on the hot tub. They want the kids on there. You didn't think you're allowed to have any links? They don't put a link there. They write it, because you can put any text you want on the screen. They write it. They write it. Check out my OnlyFans, and then they write the address of the OnlyFans. So you don't click on the actual link. Dude, the amount of loopholes you would not believe. You would not believe. It's crazy. It doesn't get them in trouble, no. Oh, and now with Twitter tip-in being released, things are going to get even more intense. I'm just saying. Why is no one killing this thing? Because now they're going to start pushing their content on Twitter as well. Twitter is about to turn into a porn website too. I died. That was my bad. I should have ran it over here sooner. But I thought the boss would be dead before. I'm not paying very much attention, so. There's already a lot of porn on Twitter. I know, but it's gonna get worse. I've been to Kiak's Twitter. I mean, actually, to be honest, at least Kiak's is high effort. When I gotta open up an OnlyFans? Nah. Nah. I'm actually almost sure there are a bunch of successful guys on there, but no, it's alright, dude. I think I'm a pass on that. I forgot to check what the 11 Bardin would offer. I actually read like a confessions from an ex-e-girl post on Reddit 2 days ago, I think it was. And she said it is the most exhausting thing she's ever done in her life. Having to promote herself constantly, having to take photos and videos and stuff constantly, having to constantly try and find people, and like, what, you know, just the whole hustle was apparently so exhausting. And then at the end of it, she says, I do miss the money, though. It was like a woman who quit doing stuff like that, and who quit doing OnlyFans and all that stuff. And she says that the amount of creeps trying to find out where she lives so they could come meet her physically was insane. And she said she wasn't even that big or popular or whatever. She was just sort of middle of the road. Insane, dude. I don't know how people even like... Oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. The world we live in, man. The world we live in. I actually get the feeling I'm going to be saying it a lot, but like, I'm too old for this. And I'm not even that old yet. I don't feel that old, but I am too old for this. Where the world is headed. Oh god, and then you... Oh my god. Then you have things like the cryptocurrency rising. Oh no, man. I mean, I am infinitely jealous of all the money people making, but like, it's just such a difficult thing to even comprehend. Why? I just don't get it. Why? I just don't get it. I'm just old.
Here we go. Bottle. Boom.
Can I tell you what it is? Advertisers don't have a problem with the booby streamers because money. Dude, money! There was a statistic of where the most ads are run on I can't remember where I saw it. I'm not sure where I saw it. It might have been on the livestream fail subreddit a while ago, but where the most ads are being run from streamers on Twitch. And the just chat in section, it's like more than like 4 times the amount of the rest of Twitch. Just chatting is dude, it's raking in the money. Like the streamers there, they run ads like literally every few minutes, constantly ad. So money, money. It's all money, dude. It's all just money. If ever you wonder like why something's happening on Twitch, you can pretty much just like you can narrow it down to that one thing, money. Doesn't surprise me, obviously. No surprises there. They get impressions on their ads. So for them, that's a great deal. The fact that it might not be like good impressions or useful impressions, that doesn't matter. Okay, Red Dragon. Honesty, Circus Tower is it's really quick. This is not bad. Taraxa was right. This is probably worth. How do I play the camera so low? Should I set it? You probably, now that you mention it, I've actually, Kiak, hello. I've actually been having problems because when I look and I try and see the names of the mobs, they're always above my camera. Jesus, I never thought of setting it higher. How do I set it higher again? Control, right? Is it control and page up or something? Yeah, okay, let's try. Oh shit, that's kind of cool, dude. Oh my god. That is such good at... Yes, you need it. To see the bars. See, when I look... Yeah, this is much better. Hold on. This is already so much better. Oh my god, dude. It's like, I had a problem with just staring at the feet of the mobs that I've been staring... Like, I had a problem with that. I mean, now, I might a little bit lower. Like that, maybe. Like that. Did we kill these things? I actually don't know what to do here. Yeah, have you played Machinist before? You play with yours all the way up? Yeah, yeah. That makes sense. It's just I don't want my character sitting inside my health bar down there. But yours might be in a different place, so... I'm gonna need a little help here. Yo, Husnuts. Nice to see you. Curtain calls come in. Is someone gonna save me? Oh, I am the shield. Okay. Wait, why is everyone hiding? It hasn't even started on Curtain Call yet. There it comes. Am I safe in... I hope I'm safe in here. Range DPS don't interest you? That's interesting that it doesn't interest you. It's super fun. Machinist is so simple, dude. Like, if you thought Bard was simple, woof, man, woof. Machinist is where it's actually at. I mean, there might be a degree of technical ability required for some of it, but... Monko, brr. Are you actually really, like... You're really going for Monk, huh? I must say, I didn't expect that. That's a cool helmet. I mean, I like the art of your Monk that you've been putting out. Your poses and shit have been fantastic. The whole fluidity of the body of your character. It's nice. It's nice. Oh. Is there art that I can look at for your tiefling, or is that like a surprise? Because I remember you saying that you're playing a tiefling in D&D. That was a good wildfire. Let me check that out. Hold on. One sec. What? I think I saw Hassenhertz did art too. It's not complex, but it was an outline. I'm pretty sure I saw that on your Discord server. What do you mean complex? Dude, Hassenhertz art was fantastic. You know what would make that authentic feeling, Hassenhertz? Just slap a parchment background behind it, and you've got yourself a D&D character portrait. Legit, it was fantastic. I loved it, man. It was really nice. I like that sketch style. It suits D&D. It suits D&D. Yo! Robnix, what's up, man? It's going good. It's going good. It's a work in progress. Nah, dude. Ship it. Ship it. Blamage, nice to see you. Yo. Oh, I didn't see you saying morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, I'm trying to not concentrate on the boss tactics here. It's very difficult not concentrating. It's Friday. Yeah. Look, I'm always excited for Friday because I get to go for lunch at my sister's restaurant with my parents, and that's nice. But otherwise, there's no real upside on Fridays for me. It's all the same, really. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna check your character out after this boss. I love this music. We're gonna look at it together on stream, and we'll judge. I mean, it makes sense that you went Tiefling, because that's the closest thing you can get to a Aura. Yeah, it was about a quarter or a third of a level, maybe. The whole Dragoon Lancer set dropped. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Bring display capture up. Let's have a look. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Okay. I see now. I see now. I throw the orc with the sword. Cute, man. It's actually cute. Oh my god. Okay, I see. There's some for real artwork there, and then there's some for real artwork there. I dig it, dude. I dig it. And I think I saw on this one. God, I don't remember where it is. There you go. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Really nice. I don't think this is the... also really nice. I don't like that mask so much, but it's very nice. Wait, is this for TK? I swear that's what her character thing looked like. Yes, okay, I thought so. That's her character? What character? Dead by Daylight. Oh, yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Indeed. Oh, there's more of them. I like it. It's from a design thing that she told you to do ages ago, back when you were young and spry. Are you old and decrepit now? That's cool, man. That's cool. Welcome to the club. What is this? Okay, we did all the damn quests. Now, we can queue for another something. Let's see how it goes. And when are you doing your first little jaunt into D&D? Is it soon or is it not soon? I don't care. Wait, should I care? Oh my god. Oh yeah, I don't care. Okay. Although I'm gonna go spend the tomestones now. I think we want to go to let's go Uldar first and see if there's any to get there. Yeah, Ash really has his work cut out for him if he's gonna DM you lot. Legit, I wow. You know? Wow. It's gonna be rough for him. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use this, but... Let's go check. What's the highest level ones? Kugane, right? Six characters is very large, yes. Does Ash play a character as well? I don't know how it works. I don't know if the DM or GM or whatever plays a character too, or if they just do that. Who made that video? That's Kibulu. Okay. Makes perfect sense to me. Ash. Okay. Wow. That's good. That's good. DPS required for this? Nah, dude. I haven't been in this place in a long time. It's a nice place. I think I'm gonna go home first though. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go pee. Be right back. 1 sec. I have a button to press for this. Oh, DMs don't usually play characters. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of it, and I've never done it myself. But hey, yeah, I'll echo what Robnik says. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. Tuesday is a good day. I will check back when it has happened, and I'll hear how it went. I think that having new people is both good and bad. Because you get to be, and this is now Ash gets to be the one who teaches you how to do things. So if he teaches you how to do things right, it can be a very good experience. But if he does not, then it might be kind of... well, let's just say then that's on him, right? Okay, so I guess it's either Triple Triad or Housing while we wait. Because I've done all the Beast Tribe stuff that I want to do. So, like, Housing... Man, it's such a schlep, you know? Like, I'm not entirely happy with the outdoor section here, but I only have two slots left to fill up. So if I want to put stuff down here, I'm going to have to really make it count. Because again, only 2 slots left. And it's like, the stuff that you can put in, like... Maybe I'll just put some dandelions somewhere. I don't know where though. What I think really makes stuff count is the big trees and shit. Simple treehouse. I wonder if they'll ever add a complex treehouse. It could be fun. You're gonna play a buff, debuff, control spellcaster. So you're well out of your box. Also playing a chaotic character. Ew. Most of the party is chaotic. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, they are chaotic. I know these people that you're playing with well enough to know that they, well. They're gonna be a handful. I feel like having Kiak and Emma together, that's already like, you know, that's a why would you do that kind of situation? Just saying. Just saying. Oh, you can change the color on this one. Nah. I mean, I could have parked this in there. But no, it's cramping the space on the fire here. So that's not good. Ash, what's up? Hello. I was just saying, I hope you're ready for this shit. Because it's gonna be rough. I think I need to remove the Ixali shelter. I'm removing this. This is not working. It don't work for me. It does not work. I do not know what will work, but that's not one of the things that'll work. I need a genuine Hassenhutz trademark branded tent. What is that again? Tent. Nomad's tent. Can I change the color? Oh shit, I can change the color. I feel like it just doesn't match the style that I'm going for, but I mean, I know what you're gonna say. The tent matches every style, doesn't it? You know, that's actually not so bad, Kiak. I'm not even gonna shut that suggestion down. Just saying. Not gonna shut that down. Okay? I'm enthused about that. Maybe if I can change the color to be more like a deserty brown, maybe that would be kind of cool. I'm gonna check it out, and I'll put something inside the tent as well. Maybe I dig it. You know what I've not been doing is the fashion report. God. Also not been buying my my tickets for the Cacpot. What is this? A normal raid, right? This is gonna be like 5 seconds. Let's just finish this quickly. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, what the hell is this one? I don't think I've... Heart of the Creator. I don't think I've had this one in the roulette before. Kiak is gonna put all his points in in strength and dexterity and nothing else. How low can intelligence go? I'm pretty sure Kibulu is gonna find out. Shit. Yeah, Fashion Report, dude, let me tell you, Robnix, like, Fashion Report is also great for money making if you're ever into that kind of thing. Because the things that you require for it usually get very expensive around the time that the Fashion Report comes around. So if you check just as it gets released what you need to do it, and you quickly mark those things up, you put them on the auction house for a nice tidy sum, you can make good money off of it. I used to make a lot of it when I was young and spry. I don't do it anymore. I don't have the energy anymore. But I have a lot of MGP as well. 1.3 million right now. Meep, 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 meep. Good shit, good shit, good shit. You love how deep Cruise Chaser's reference goes? I don't know anything of what's going on here. If you tell me now, it'll be news to me. It'll be news to me. I like the music. Oh no. Oh no. I was not ready for this. Why did I click on here? What do I do? Oh. Nothing apparently. Whoops. I don't know what I'm just here. Hello? What happened? Oh, you just have to hit any button? Oh, okay. I thought I was really good for a second there. Fine. Okay, so I did nothing. Gotcha. Are they not destroying these things? At its base, it's a callback to the ultimate summon in Final Fantasy IX. Also calls itself Blasty. There's a game Square Enix made in the 80s called Cruise Chaser Blasty. Damn, that really does go far back. I'm doing 0 damage here. Oh, whoops. Can I not shoot it? There we go. Okay, I got it. Oops. I just got wrecked, dude. I was in every single laser. This is a long fight compared to all the others. Yo, are you raising me? Whoa, hard cast in raise? Brave. Just kill the boss. They all stand in the beam. Why were they all standing in the beam? Don't wipe, please. Oh god, no. 2 tanks left to do this. Is one of them a paladin? Nope. They can kill it. They'll kill it, dude. They're totally gonna do it. Never mind. If that was a paladin, they would have had it, dude. Super Belite, quickly. Ah! 0.6% health. Wiped. Shit. Oh well. I blame everyone else. I blame everyone else, dude. Everyone that's not me. I think I have to go harder on the damage this time around. Will do, buddy. Will do. What happened to the vulnerability stack emote? I actually don't know. Someone must have removed it. If it's not there. I mean, it was never on my channel. It was a... oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, it's a BTTV or... yeah, BTTV emote. Are we fighting? Let's do this. It's hidden beneath all the green frogs. The damage is so good at the start, and then it drops off so hugely. When the mechanics start happening, I guess. That's cool. Why is there always one guy dead? Oh. Okay, come, let's kill this. Shield come in now. Good shit. How did I die? The hell? Oh, was I just in front of it? Oh. Thought I was safe there. They should raise me now while they can. Yeah, there we go. These people are always hard cast in raises. This is where I died last time, by the way. Right here. On those lasers. Let's go. Do I need to get out? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, we're okay now. I'm stuck. Shit. I'm following someone and I can't do anything about it. They still have it though, 5%. They still have a DPS alive, so they got this. This is a tough fight. I don't remember doing this one ever. Like, ever. Damn. Well, the boss is dead. It's dead. Because they have a DPS live, it's easy. Which dance partner is that? He's got dance partner on him, but okay, let's go back. There was a another cat person here. Take a screenshot for Zidana. If they ever spawn, I'll take a screenshot. They must be watching the cutscene. Oh no, they just left without spawning. Okay. I had to make sure they were a cat, so... That was totally, absolutely not worth it. The time, I mean. I must go and repair now. What the hell? This is so cheap. Why is it 2,000 for a nomad tent? I died at brown. You die, the nomad's tent. Wrong button. Oh, it doesn't change that color, unfortunately. But that's fine, I guess. Changes the stripe color. Outdoor furnishings. Pretty sure this is like the standard spot for the nomad tent. Everyone puts their nomad tents here at the entrance. So the wood needs to move. I mean, I get the feeling the wood might be unnecessary now, but we'll see. I mean, that's kind of okay. Let's have a look. Now, what else are we queuing up for? It's a little cozy now. I mean, it's actually what I wanted. I wanted it to be kind of cozy. So how many spaces do I have left? I have 2 spaces left. Now, I can get something to put inside the nomad's tent. Hobo Tent Club. It's nice. It's a nice tent, dude. I mean, it's not exactly suiting my style, but the idea of it is kind of cool. Like, because I don't really have a style. Put the pile in the tent. The wood pile. To keep the wood dry or what? No, I think it looks okay there. Or are you saying it looks nice if the pile is in the tent? There's a lot of stuff to put inside the tent. I must just look what we have. There is quite a bit of space in the tent, especially if you're a small boy, like me. There's probably even space for a bench. But I'd want one that matches my theme. So it'd probably be none of these. I mean, honestly, the brass bench is probably the closest. Maybe a light in here. Hotbox, dude. Hotbox. The Riviera lamppost? There's already a light here, but like... the tent has a light inside it. Let's rather let that do its thing. Okay. Maybe some plants. Why would it be inside? Death's fingers. Turnkey cups. I feel like there's just like there's like a small little like gap of there could be more, you know. I don't know. I really like the willow, but I don't think it matches the style of the desert. It's like I'm doing that with a lot of stuff. I'm like, yeah, I like the bamboo, but it doesn't match the style of the desert. I like the treehouse, doesn't match the style of the desert. Even though the treehouse would actually probably fit quite nicely just next to this, you know. You know, I'm saying it doesn't match the style of the desert, but then there are these people around here that have all these weird things. They don't care about that. I've just been using the iron roots everywhere, and I really like them. You can glitch the glade street lamp into the pavement thing on your house. It looks really nice. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, but I saw some people who had it. I think you put it down before you switch the house back. You put it down, then you switch the house to the new one, and then it works. I'm gonna accept this and be right back. Oh no, I'm back. Ah. I'm back. What, you can actually play, you can place from inventory? It is a bit toxic not being here. This is a nice dungeon to be doing, by the way, because this actually gives decent experience. I'm a fan. Place from inventory, rotate, and don't move it, it'll stay there. Wait, the street lamp. How do you... No, because the top rotates. How does that work? I'll check. Kiak, I'll check. I don't know. Because I thought it stands still and then the top piece rotates like this. That doesn't really put it inside where you want it. Oh, you place from inventory. I understand. Then it puts it in front of you. Gotcha. I understand. Okay, so what Kiak is saying is you place it from inventory, and then it puts it in front of you. I understand what you're saying. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. That's sick, dude. So I can put it on the corner there of my little forge area, and it'll look pretty natural, right? That's sick. That's sick. I'm down. Yeah, gotcha. I did that a few times accidentally, and I wasn't really sure. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna try. Hey, you off today, Hassenherz? Do you have any big plans for the weekend? Looking at Lodestone, there's a new Moogle's treasure trove announced. What does that mean? The Moogle Tombstone event, or what is the treasure trove? Oh, really? When is it happening? Huh. I missed the last one. I was not playing the game at the time. I think World of Warcraft was to blame, but... No, come... Okay. Does this boss not have to be tanked? How are we still alive? I'm rocking this so hard right now. There's the tank! Oh, shame! Let me in! Oh, shame, dude. Oh, no. GG. Oh, for FanFest? Okay, start on the 14th. Oh, cool. That's when the Tombstone event comes. Gotcha. I'm excited for the FanFest thing. Last one at the end of the recent patch, I was coding and such. Yeah, I'm probably going to be doing more coding going forward as well, because I feel like I want to at least do something that betters me as a individual and human being. And the whole coding thing has been very nice for me, very good for me. I enjoy it. That's what I'm actually saying. I was about to type tank stances off again, but he turned it on. I think we're gonna wipe in this dungeon. I think that we're gonna wipe on the final boss a few times. I mean, maybe the other people know what to do, but I don't think the tank knows the dungeon, which is fine, but... I suppose you can do it to 3 people. Spine dusters. You RP walking right now, healer? The hell? Okay. Okay. So in case he dies again, he doesn't get up and waits for you to raise instead. What? What? They're having a conversation in chat, but it's really weird. I don't know what it's about. I'm not gonna bother. I won't read it. It's about the tank releasing, but yeah. Nice lighting in here. This is some RTX on nonsense. Is it boss time? It's kind of cool that we're doing this. We just did this whole place, the library, in Final Fantasy V last weekend. You know, when we got level 5 deathed like 1,000 times in a row. Invulnerable. Was I supposed to block that? I don't even know. There's something here that needs to happen. I'm just not sure what. With this gas ball that he's going to summon now. Pretty sure I can ignore it though. Let's check. As in, this is also the kind of fight where you can just brute force it with damage. Oh no! I just wasted my drill. Never mind, there's no brute forcing happening here. Hey! Sinataurus, what up? Thanks for following the channel. Where do I have to take this? Do I take it through the gas? Or through the boss? Oh, there we go. Should have just used level 6 alive to not die. Oh. That guy D&Ds. I could tell. Yeah, honestly, this is one of my favorite leveling dungeons. Good experience. The bosses and the trash and stuff, not too difficult or anything like that. And it's just fun. It's just fun. Hard version's better. Yeah, I've done that once. I think I've done that once. I like the hard version as well. But I mean, like in terms of leveling, this is one of those that you like. You like to see it. You like to see this one. I personally like to see this one. It's fun. But I do agree. I mean, it is often the case that the hard versions are just better. Music is better too. Yeah, definitely. We mentioned that last time. Indeed. Speed reader. I'll save my cooldowns for the boss. I mean, it's just nice experience. 15k per mob. Waff, dude! That's a lot of mobs. Honestly, that's not good damage. I don't know, auto crossbow just seems like a real waste of time. I'm honestly not sure why it exists. It's got a quicker recast. I guess it is higher DPS. It is higher. Oh shit. Don't go yet. Wait for that person. Oh, we have 2 machinists. Didn't even realize. Cool. Boom boom. Why is no one doing it? It was just me and Daisy Dead Rose. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Oh no. I knew it. I knew it. Come, we gotta go really hard on the damage now. Oh, they did explain the mechanics. Alice said stand on the circle. Look, they know the mechanics. They know the mechanics. Look, 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 look. They know the mechanics. They just decided, they in their infinite wisdom, chose not to do the mechanics. They know the mechanics. We're not going to wipe. We got this. Shit, that's surprising. I'm happy. Wow. I'm actually happy that happened. Fantastic. I thought we might lose it. GG. GG. I got 2 commendations. Yes! Oh yeah, my tent. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, my tent. Is my tent. It is my tent. Skill tests. I doubt Frontline's gonna pop, right? Yeah, that's a pity, man. I really struggle to understand why no one does Frontline at any point other than, like, exactly at reset. Maybe everyone does Frontline, but everyone does it immediately. Oh my god, I forgot to do this. Ah, shit. Oh well. Okay, my tent. It's my tent. I'm happy to see my tent. Who'd have thought? Oh, let's check this lamppost thing out that Bululu was talking about. The PvP is absolutely not a dance game, dude. It's pretty undance gamey. It's pretty fun. Casually. I don't think you can take Final Fantasy PvP seriously. It is not meant to be taken seriously. Cash PvP is fun. Just cash. River. How do you spell Riviera? Lamppost? Lamppost. Lamp. Riviera. Oh my god. How did I not know how to spell that? Jesus, that's so easy. Yo, talk about inflation. 70k for a lamppost. It can feel demoralizing when you lose. Yeah, it can also feel demoralizing when you wipe, but you don't see people staying away from PvE content. On this corner here is where the Bulu Bulu. This is where the Bulu Bulu recommends putting it. Okay, so you said you place it from inventory. So you from here. How do you, why is it not placing? There we go, got it. Okay. Oh, yuck. The hell? Dude, if I don't get the symmetry correct on this, it ain't happening. How did Bulu line it up? Welcome to the next 2 hours of the stream. No, I queued for a dungeon. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah! That is what I am talking about. I got it. I got it. Perfection. Do not even shit me right now. Gah! Hey! What the hell? Belsar's Wall? Have I even done this? Since the first time I did it? I don't think so. Nice. Yo, nice. PvE content is a static target. You get good enough, then you can win. PvP, the target is moving and growing as other players get better. Well, you get better too. You get better too. Oh, that's what Dave said. Yeah, exactly. Huh. Besides, PvP in this game is it's a roll of the dice, man. It's a roll of the dice. You win, you lose. It happens. At the whim of the gods. But you are right, PvP is more structured. However, you can just imagine the other players in PvP as PvE targets. You can, because they don't even have names, you know. They just rogue and mage and hunter and fighter and cleric and whatever, you know. They just that. How much experience are we going to get for this, by the way? 4,000. Wow. There's such a huge difference. So Great Global Library was given 15,000 per mob. Here, 4,000. Because it's a max level dungeon, I guess. Yeah, it's so low. Oh, I guess it was a difference in level as well. Yeah. You'd imagine them naked? Good choice, good choice. Indeed. I think these ones are also more difficult. I don't know why I did 50, 60, 70 to be honest. I don't really need it. It doesn't count for Wanderer's Tales because I don't have 50 or 60. It's 51, 50, 61. So, yeah. The previous one would have counted, but I forgot to reset the one that I was doing. I need to get Wanderer's Tales done, because that'll give me a nice chunk. I wonder, do people still watch, like, Let's Plays and stuff on YouTube? I'm honestly curious. Is it still a thing that people do? Or have people moved past that? This is a random question because someone on Twitter was telling me, you need to do Let's Plays on YouTube again. Those were the best. That sounds like nostalgia talking to me. You think they do? Oh, but there's just lots more people doing it now? Or, oh my god, people. Really? No one's picking up the keys? It does incentivize making videos that are 10 minutes long. I get it, but at the same time, it's oof. Yeah, I mean, even back when I was doing Skyrim, I didn't do 10-minute videos. I think the lowest I had was probably 15 for some videos, but it is incentivized. You know, like YouTube, they make everything work in such a way that the shorter 10 minutes is exactly the length. the longer your video gets, the worse it is for you and for the money that you could make from it. Yeah, but you know, people complain to me all the time. One of the most common comments I get on my Twitch live stream uploads on YouTube is that, why are these videos so long? Give me shorter chunks or edit them into smaller chunks and I might watch them. Nobody's got time to sit for an hour and watch a video. That's one of the most common things I get comments about. YouTube does save your place. That is true. Indeed. It's so true, Ash. That's so true. I don't have time to watch a 1 hour video on YouTube. Proceeds to watch 3 hours on Twitch. Oh my god. Yeah. No, okay, so basically, someone who has actually been a long time viewer, I know the guy, he said, oh, you know, I should go back to YouTube. And he says that I should stream there a couple of times a week, but make my main focus uploading Let's Plays. And I'm not saying I'm following any of the advice. I'm just trying to rationalize what he's thinking. And he said I should do Let's Plays on YouTube again, specifically for YouTube, and then that will be, you know, more popular or whatever. Yeah, not sure how I feel about that advice, but it is advice, and I appreciate the fact that someone gave advice, even if I don't agree with it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't mind if I don't agree with the advice. That's not important. The fact that someone gave it is nice. YouTube is so full nowadays, man. There's so much stuff there. So much stuff. Seriously? Seriously? True. True. All true. That's a fancy looking chest. I wasn't gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna save my cooldowns for the next boss. Hopefully there is such a thing. Hey, more claws. I must say crits feel pretty few and far between when you're not using reassemble. What is my crit chance on this character? $700. That's so descriptive. What does that even mean? What does that mean? What is 700 crit? Excuse me, what? That's just a number, dude. It's a rating? Yeah, but why can't I see the percentage anywhere? Yeah, that's kind of pointless if you don't know what the percentage is. What happens when you run out of crits? Yeah, who's to say, man? Who's to say? I've only got 700. I don't know if I should be spending them right now. Hello, armored weapon. Man, Balsar's wall is... I don't need to do Balsar's wall, dude. I don't know if I like this place. I think I did something wrong there, because I'm about to die. Oh, I didn't die. Okay, I made it. Vote! That's a lot of dudes! Holy shit, dude. AoE go! AoE go! AoE go! They just killed all of those so quickly. I didn't get to AoE at all. Oh, there's a calculator online? Okay, I can check the crit chance out online. Gotcha. You know what game, Let's Play that I started on YouTube that haunts me to this day? It's not even Prey, because Prey is the more recent one that I didn't finish. It's Fallout 4. I never finished Fallout 4. I just abandoned my poor child in that game and never went to find them. I actually can't believe that I never finished that shit. Insane. But I did read recently from some people who apparently know what they're talking about. I'm not sure. Who said that YouTube has moved on from Let's Plays and it's now highlight videos. Highlight videos, dude. That's all it is. It's apparently if you don't make highlight... Even if they say, even if you do Let's Plays, that's fine. But you have to have highlight videos of your Let's Plays. And you need to have stupid thumbnails. Stupid thumbnails that have big faces shouting on them. And you need big text with big arrows pointing at stuff. Apparently someone did the statistics, like they, I can't remember who it was, but it was a biggish streamer and content creator, and they did the math, and it was just better. You gotta bring, what's she doing? Just bring it back if someone calls. Like, as far as I remember, they spent a week doing videos one way, then they spent a week doing videos the other way, and the statistics were like very much in favor of highlight videos and like completely obnoxious thumbnails. Clickbait, yes, exactly. It does persist for a reason. That's exactly the problem. Because it works. That's it. It works. It would not persist if it didn't work. Okay, boss time. The Griffin. Hey, Fluke. It's going good, man. How are you? What up? Is it Griffin? Yeah, it's the Griffin. I remember this, man. The cutscene here was actually pretty fantastic. Part of me wants to turn cutscenes back on, but then I would be like this guy standing here not knowing what's going on. And I might be the one, you know, I might be the one causing the party to wait. Oh, there's 2 of them this time. Okay. Old Vinno Big P. Good fight? I don't even remember what the fight is. Hey, boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sloppy. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember now.
How'd you like this?
Oh. Excuse me? I was looking away.
I'll tear you limb from limb. Yeah. Sloppy.
Does he keep saying that? Really? I like it, but
For Alamigo!
he had a decent voice, I gotta say. Like, I really did not enjoy the character.
I have you now.
I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Focus the one in the middle.
How'd you like this?
I think this guy
Yeah!
just standing in it.
Ugh!
Dude, he's got some sick moves.
Sloppy. Ugh.
I'm not sure why he says sloppy in a way that one would say, like, impressive. Like it's, I feel like he says it sloppy in the wrong tone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's out of place.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a restraint collar.
Yeah. Ugh. Sloppy.
Oh no, I knew I was getting hit by that.
Yeah. I'll tear you limb from limb. Yeah. Sloppy. For Alamigo!
What is Lion's Head? Oh.
I have you now. Yeah. How'd you like this?
I definitely looked away.
Yeah!
Oh well. This is a cool fight.
Ugh!
Correct. Oh, I'm dead.
Sloppy.
That was sloppy.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew. You're doing good. Twitch's unskippable ads are insane. 5 minutes just to be able to pop in here? Really? Man, I hate to see that. I hate to hear that. I think that if you're not like, if you're not subbed or if you're not using Twitch Turbo, if you're not like, there are so many like caveats now that need to be before you can actually use Twitch in peace. It's an annoyance. It's terrible. And yeah, a lot of people would agree and say that it absolutely kills the experience. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why. I don't know. They removed that. There's no such thing as complete ad-free viewing. Like you just can't do it anymore. I don't know. It bothers me too. If I get an ad that's longer than a minute, I close the whole thing down. I don't have time to sit around and wait for that. That's too close. There we go. Needs to go more like this. This is very important to get right. So close. Now it's too far, right? Yeah, let's go a little bit left again. Oh no. I think I need to step forward a bit. No, back a bit. A bit to the right. Balls, dude. This has got to be it. Here we go. That's good. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. I didn't rotate it properly, but I think I can rotate it without moving it. That's cool. That's cool. I will rotate it. So that's my second to last piece that I can place. This was suggested by Kiak. It's a good piece. It's a good spot. It fits nicely. It's awesome. I wish they had something you could do on, like, I've got a big open space here. If I had something I could do there, that would be perfect. Perfect. Durability is low. Oh no. I guess I can go to the Free Company house. Big update for the Digital Fan Festival website. Check out all there is to do. Eorzea Cafe recipes, messages from the team, artwork, and more. 1 week to go. That's kind of cool. It's a 2-day event, right? Yeah, stone pathways. Yeah. Lacaroni, I like the stone pathways, but I think that, unfortunately, I only have one slot left. And putting just one of them in there might feel a little weird, I think. I'll see. I'll have a look. I'll have a look. I wish you could stretch them out, you know? Make them go like, just work better. You know, it's just kind of weird the way they work now. Also, what's kind of weird is the leaves aren't around there, while the trees on that side. I could also put something in the tent. So I think I have one space. Let's have a look. Yeah, 19 out of 20. And I do have the stones right here. There they are. But like the problem with the stones is that, again, like you have the like 2 stones there. That looks kind of bad, you know. Just having the 2 stones there looks kind of and if you put these ones in, that's 3 stones, but your positioning on these is really weird. It's like, where do you put them? What do? You put them right in front of the door? Do you make a pathway from the door, but then the pathway won't go all the way to where you want it to go? Do you put them instead over here somewhere? Looks like snow, honestly. If you could change the color of these stones, make them a little more natural looking, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, so that's not going to work. Because of the way that they do this, it's not going to work. But that said, there might be something I could put here instead. There might be something I could put here that would sort of fill up a bit of the space. Maybe plants without sort of killing the mood entirely. A bit of the space, you say? No, that's too much of the space. Let's see. More greenery would be fantastic. Like, I'd honestly dig more greenery, but none of the stuff that I have like as choices really looks good to me. I like the fruit fountain, but it also doesn't really fit. It's too big here. I do want some space here. Another palm could be good, but nah. It's too many. Like, just having the 2 ironwoods is already kind of... The ironwoods is already kind of like, it's enough. And I don't think the topiary... Like, this stuff, it's nice and all, but I don't think it really suits it. The cannon could look nice, yeah, I guess. Yeah, maybe an unbreakable rock. Why? Yeah, why is the unbreakable rock unbreakable, but the mossy rock is not? Wow. A step ladder. Oh, what? Why? Mossy rock doesn't work out as much as the unbreakable one. Thanks. Exactly what I was wondering about. Can you color this? You can. What does it color if you color it? Oh, nice. It does the stripes. Nah, it looks out of place. Much as I like it, it looks out of place. Oh, I could put the aetheryte inside the tent if I wanted. I will admit I'm wasting one space on the dodo's nest that's inside the chocobo tent, chocobo stable. Like, that's not a great use of a space. Oh, why don't I just have this bridge from the entrance to the door over there like this? This doesn't look out of place at all. This is fantastic. There you go. Natural. To be honest, I actually kind of like these wooden bridges, but I think for smaller plots, they just don't make sense. Still makes sense. I honestly wish some of the stuff that they had indoors was available outdoors too. Man, I really like these gardens. Ugh. The garden plots are, they're kind of sick, dude. The red brick kitchen's also kind of nice, but having food out... Oh my god, that makes me hungry. I'm so happy it's almost lunchtime. This table is also really nice, but I got it over there in the corner already. This bit could go in the tent. I don't know. Have I done the indoor furnishing yet? No. I wanted to finish up and like, not so much perfect, but I wanted to get the outdoor furnishing to a place where I'm like happy with it. And then I wanted the indoor stuff, I've got a style for it already. And I want it to look like my free company room. And I think it's going to be nice. Honestly, I think it'll be very cool. But that is a lot more work than this. So, oh God is right. Oh God is absolutely right. It is so much more work. The indoor stuff, because there's a lot of stupid little glitches you have to pull off with it. And I mean, you suppose you don't have to pull them off. But it looks nicer if you do. But, see, the thing that I will say about the indoor stuff is I have a much clearer picture of what I want. Here, I'm just farting around, and I'm hoping for the best. Whereas with the indoor stuff, I don't think it's going to be that difficult for me. I'm like here, I'm still trying to figure out what I want. Whereas with the indoor stuff, I'm pretty certain I know. That's what I'm saying. I personally believe that this is quite good already. I like it. I like what I've done. The tent opening needs to come a little bit more to the side. I don't particularly want to do housing the whole time, but I do like it. As in, I like the end result. It's not that I want to spend all my time on it. It's just that I like having a nice looking place. When do the lights go on? Go on, light. Oh, I think half an hour in game time. Trial, let's go. Oh! I seem to get this pretty often. Nice. I'm glad I unlocked this. This is a very easy one. That's level 50, right? Yeah.
Go on, Engineer. It's Toad, your favorite. Fine, I admit it. Fighting all 8 of you is just too much for me. Not? Ha! I lied! Empathy!
I lied.
Why, I've been had! This is far from the strongest of spears. I feel so betrayed. Goodness gracious. I, just remembered something.
You can pull the rest of them as well, if you so desire.
I must say, I quite enjoy these tussles. I feel we've gained an understanding.
Sure.
An understanding, and I will pound you silly! Ha-ha!
What's that sound? Was that him humming or something? It is him, Jimenez.
Rocket punch!
Oh shit, he got me. I'm stuck. Oh, I'm confused. I'm attacking this
I
guy.
won't go down so easily.
Okay. He seems to be going down so easily. Oh no, man. This felt a lot easier than the last time I did it. Oh, the lights are still not on. Okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes Eorzea time and the lights will be on. Let's just fix the tent quickly. That's good. 3 minutes. I actually think that little there they go, they're on. A lot of good light in here, nice. Oh, that looks kind of weird. This one looks kind of strange now. I think this one needs to either be redone or removed. Maybe I remove it. It's because I didn't put it in the same place as the other one. I don't really need the light back there. It's kind of pointless. It gives me another slot at the front here that I could potentially use to make the nice, well, to make this area look better. I think that this also looks a little out of place because, oops, didn't want to remove it. I don't think that this log here needs to be. It mustn't be in the pathway so much. So it needs to be more like that. That just means I need to move the wood now. Maybe I don't need the wood. Kiak said put the wood in the tent. He might be right. Chema, hello. What up? Nice to see you. That'll keep the wood dry. Beautiful. Slight rotation. Perfect. You're awake? Did you just wake up? That's nice. That's good sleep, dude. I'm assuming. I don't actually know. I assume that's good sleep, dude. Okay, now I need something at the front here. I think we're gonna put a... Oh, I can put a retainer at the front here if I want. Maybe? Because now I can put it like I can put a stall here that might not look so out of place. If I have more space, you know. If I had to line this up properly, it would be there. No? Oh no, this is weird. These are different lengths, so there's no lining this up properly. Okay, I just put it where I want it, basically. Aw. Woken up by a headache? That's not cool. Well, I hope it gets better, and I hope you feel better. Honestly, that's kind of sick. And then if I get this, so it's called Armorer's Stall. I'll go buy one. If I get this, and I put something here, I think that'll seal the deal. Let's have a look quickly. Let's have a look. I think that'll sort of bring it all together. I'd have to buy it myself. Huh. That's cheap. What is that girl shouting? I think she's calling me, but I'm not sure why she would be calling me. Surely she knows. That's good. So now if I check for like a little sign. I know this is nice, this one. That kind of brings it together. If I could bring this like just a smidge that way. So stand in signboard. Let me get that. And then I need to change the color as well. Then we're good to go. Cool. Pub signboard. Oh, it's tabletop. That's indoors. Oh! Dude, what is the Leavenbard in sell for? Man, I keep forgetting. Let's not forget again. I got that from Heaven on High? Huh. 40k. I guess I can use it. Don't really need 40k. I couldn't say if it would be worthwhile, but as in I don't think I'll ever really use it, but having extra bardins, it's fine. Okay. Now we do colors. The armorer's stall. Brown. Kikun is always nice. Oppo. I think Oppo might be a better choice. But no, I went for the darker one. Let's go for the darker one on this too. The Albanian playtest style is the one from Heaven on High. Oh. That's the valuable drop. I mean, 40k is not to be scoffed at. It's like, it's not nothing, but it's just not really worth me selling. It's not gonna make a big enough impact on my financials for me to bother selling it. Thing is, now I've got a stall here, but I'm not actually selling anything, so it's all for show. I kind of like it though. I think this works nicely. I think this looks good, and I'm happy with it. I forgot that I had these crops. Is she calling me? Shame. Rough time. She's having a rough time. When isn't she though? Not going to school for a week. It takes its toll. I'm telling you now. It takes its toll. Oh my god. I wonder if I could position that up on the top. Oh shit, that could work. Because I managed to glitch out the others, so if I put this in the storeroom. Unable to store that in storeroom? It'll be destroyed if you remove it? Why? Why can't you... That's rude. Okay, so I have to replace it, and that must cost a lot. People must be... So to move it, I have to... Why can't I put this in my inventory? What the hell? Can only be retrieved once placed. Cannot be retrieved once placed. One per state only. Oh, shit. Okay, fine. It's going to stay here for now. I don't feel like wasting cash on another one. I mean, I can go buy another. What do they cost? Nah, I'm not going to buy another one. Waste of time. I was going to say I could like put it here or up somewhere, you know. Like there would be a nice spot. Okay, I'm doing it. What does it cost? If it's less than 100k, I'll do it. I don't really need the money. I don't even know why my money keeps going up. I got over 12 million now. Oh, yo! Transient Hobo, really? 15k GC seals? Really? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's 25,000. Now I'm going to use the Grand Company seals for buying Coke. So... yeah, I'll do it. It's a waste. 5k, man. What the hell? Can I put it in storage? Oh, I don't think you can do the trick with this. I'll try it. It's not even a big thing. Yeah. Destroy. Like this. Ah, it doesn't work. Okay, so you can't do that trick with this one, unfortunately. It's like, because when you place it, you have it usually, it doesn't go automatically on the, so you can't. Okay, so it's a waste, unfortunately. You won't be able to put it like up here or whatever. That's sad. I mean, it would have been nice if it worked, but I suppose it looks alright here. Okay. It looks fine. It could have been a little bit nicer, but okay, I think I'm done. I think this looks good. Honestly, this looks kind of neat. I'm annoyed by this whole section back here, but there's not much you can do about it. It's part of the house. I guess the only thing I could change that would look better here is if you put the wood to the side. Like that. Specifically to this side. Out of the way. No, it looks stupid. It must go at the back. Okay. Is this how I level machinist? It is. It's a secret technique. Passed down from generation to generation. This is the best way of leveling machinist. Can I tell you what it is? It's by waiting for your next set of roulettes. It's genius. Absolutely genius. There we go. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Does anyone have any complaints about the layout? What are your grievances? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I think it looks kind of nice. I think it looks okay. It looks good. Make it uglier. Hey, what up? Nice to see you, Monokins. Lily, yo. Not enough Lalafell retainers. I am all the Lala that I need. But you're right. I will put them inside. I'll make inside a den of scum and villainy with only Lalafell everywhere. And they're all going to be dressed like this. They're all going to have the exact same transmog on. That's what they're going to look like. That's what they're going to dress like. It's going to be fantastic. Although I will say that they're gonna have the dongle of the helmet on. They'll have that on, all of them. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm totally down for it.